Welcome to More IFC. It is what it is. Just look how this beautiful pocket has been made. Very simple, easy. I'm going to give you the tip, the trick, the techniques, whatever you need in making this beautiful pocket. It's very simple and easy if you follow the steps. Nothing is hidden and nothing is hiding. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like and share and comment and click on notification bell because I post videos every Sundays and sometimes on Monday. It is what it is. Just look how beautiful it is. I'm going to give you all the tips that you need. Check out the bricks as well. I'm going to give you the tip, the techniques that you need in making this. There's no cut in front of here. There's no cut, and also if you want to learn how to fix an invisible zip without a zipper foot, I'm going to leave the link below. Check it out. Just look how it's very simple. We all know when you're going to cut the center top, you need the chest measurement, your bust, that's your chest, your bust, your length, and your back, your hand, whatever. You all need that kind of measurement. Here you need to concentrate about the length. Also, the length is very important. When you divide your bust into 4, whatever you get, you mark it out and you add your sewing allowance to it. That is 1.5 or 2 inches, and after that you add 2 inches sewing allowance, 2 inches extra. You're gonna add 2 inches extra again. The length is very important. This you have to consider the length of the style that you are doing. This one, it falls under your hip. That's 30, 34, 35. This is my slope. I'm gonna cut the slope, and this is my neck. I'm marking 2.5. I'm not gonna cut the neck yet because I've not cut the back yet. So I'm just want you to get everything detail to detail. Nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. So I'm gonna mark the same 2.5 over there. So from here, you decide how space do you want to leave between your leg and the design. You want to leave 1 inch, you want to leave a ½ inch, you want to leave 1.5 inch. Then you decide how distance you want to lift. After that, then you mark it. And when you mark it, after that, then you come in the middle, you check to that point. Was it 3 inches? Was it 4 inches or 4.5 inches? Mine was 4.5 inches. You can make yours 4, 3.5. So whatever you get, you start trading it from the center. You mark from the center 4.5 or 4. You start marking it till the end of it. Like I said, the length of the style is also important. This style is long, so you have to fall under your hip, 30 or 32, 34, 35. That is the length of the style. So now I'm marking 2.5 here. After that, I'm marking 2.5. You can see I'm marking 2.5 over there. So I'm gonna have 2.5 in the middle at the at the left side. At the left side of it, you have to check the style. Where does it fall? Does it fall on the left or the right? It's very important. You check your style. Does it fall left or the right? So now I'm going to fold the 4.5. This is the 4.5 first. I'm going to fold it. I'm going to iron on top to get a straight line. You can use your chalk to draw that straight line, but I'm using my iron to get the straight line. And also the 2.5 inches that I'm marking it again for you to see. This is 2.5 inches. Then I'm gonna fold that part again. Then I'm gonna iron that part again to get a straight line. Still, you can use your chalk to draw the straight line, but I prefer using an iron. You're gonna see that you're gonna have 2.5 inches in the middle, or 2.5 inches at the left side. We have this one too. This one we're going to use for our bricks. This one we're going to use, the fusing inside, the fusing or the facing is 3 inches. So the length of this one is 6 inches. The length of this one is 6 inches, and this is 2.5. This 2.5. That's the width of it, is 2.5. So I'm going to fold this part. And after that, I fold the other part. That will give me the length is going to give me 3 inches. The length, you can make it 2.5 or 2.25, or the maximum is supposed to be 3 inches. The maximum is supposed to be 3 inches. So the distance is supposed to be the same thing as the what we have just formed, the box, the bricks. Let me use the bricks for example. Let me use the bricks. So the distance is supposed to be the same as the bricks, because we're going to put a black fabric inside. So the black fabric is supposed to have the same distance and the length as the same as the wine bricks that we just did. So I'm just measuring everything to see, to have the same distance. It is what. After that, you pin it. You make sure you pin it in the center of it. You pin everything. You check the distance. Like I said, the distance is supposed to be the same. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment, and click on notification bell. It is what it is. I post videos every Sundays, sometimes on Monday if I couldn't able to post it on Sunday. So we're going to fold. You can see we pin everything in the 2.5 inside. So we fold this part. You can iron on it, then you sew from the top to the bottom, and we open it and we do the same thing. We fold this part, you iron it, then you sew from the top to the bottom. I'm going to do it, then I'll show you. See the outcome. This is how it's going to be. As you can see, there's no cuts at that part. There's no cut. We didn't cut, we just fold and we sew at that part. So when you join it, have you seen how I'm having a problem with my iron? You know, it got damaged, so I told somebody to bring me an iron. So you can see that part is kind of hard for it to lay flat smooth. So we keep going until the iron comes. So the 2 inches that were left, that's what we have just joined at that part. So when you fold it in two like this, you're gonna get exactly your bust measurement plus the sewing allowance that you just left. You're gonna get exactly. But this part will give you 2 inches. The joining part will give you 2 inches. So you're gonna measure this part. It's very important. In between, you measure whatever you get. Just have to put it there. You put it there. I'm going to cut the back as usual. You know, the back is always longer than the front, so it can be longer than the front by 2.5 or 3 inches or 3.5 or 4 inches or 4.5 inches, you know. I have a tutorial on how to cut the center on top, where I spend nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Make sure you check it out, how to make a plaquettes, how to fix an invisible zip without a zipper foot. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. How to pop a neck is also there, so make sure you check it out. Check all the videos, the tutorial that there it is what it is, so you can still check it out. Before I cut the neck, I always cut the back first, so whatever I get, then I'll use it to cut the front there. So I have another tutorial on how to cut a perfect neck to any size, 12, 14, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If the person is having a 30 inches neck, you can still follow the steps and you can still have the perfect neck fitted for any person, sizes. You know, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below. Check it out, how to, you know, cut a perfect neck for any neck. It is what it is. You know, we measure here. You're gonna measure here. Whatever you get, just deduct like 0.2 from it. Whatever you get, that's 0.2 from it, and that's what we're gonna use. That will give you the fusing, the stiff, the facing. Supposed to have the same measurement with that. Then you cut the long one along, you know. You make sure that the facing that we use, then you fold it like this. Have you seen the way I folded it? Just like that. Then we're gonna sew this side, then we sew the other side like that. Let me do that and come back. So I've done it. So I'm gonna cut this part off. So after that, I flip it over. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment, and click on notification bell. It is what it is. I'm getting my screwdriver to use it to flip everything over, you know. You just have to make the point, the edges very smooth. Sorry, still now my iron has not come yet, so still gonna manage it till my iron come. I think he's on the way coming. Yeah, this is the new one that I'm gonna use. So you fold it back like that, and you fold the other part as well. My iron is back. This is much better than the other one. It got damaged, got spoiled. It is what it is. You know, you always have to get the backup. So have you seen? This is how you're gonna be beautiful, smooth, nice, lovely, nice. So you're gonna try it and see. Just fold it and just make sure you're fixing everything inside. We are not done yet, you know. It's left with the pocket, you know. So you have to watch the pocket till the end, you know, the tips. Also there's some tips that I really need, you know, in making the pocket as well. You can see how it has fixed perfectly, it has fallen inside it perfectly, beautifully, you know. Just have to try to iron and cut the other part. So I'm gonna check with the pockets. Like I said, the length is most important, you know. When you measure top like this to get to your waistline, you won't be able to make the pocket look beautiful, you know. So the pocket will rather come top, and this style the pocket will rather on your waist down to your hip. That's where the pocket falls, you understand? So that's why the top supposed to be longer, 30, 35, 34, you know, 36. So let's do the pocket. I'm gonna mark 2 inches from that part. That is where my pocket is gonna start from. Then I'm gonna mark 5.5. That is 5.5. So I fold it like this to get a center of it. It's important you fold to get a center of it. Trying to make the place that I've joined, you know, meet each other or kiss each other, so that I'll get the actual center of it. Voila. So as you can see, so I'm gonna measure 2.5. 2.5, and this 2.5. That will give us 5 when we open it. So after we done it, the pocket going to be 6. Yeah. So you draw your curve just like that. So you draw a straight line here, like a 45 degree, yeah, like that, and you cut. So you cut this part as well. Then you make your notches. You fold 1/2 inch. Basically going to depend the notches that you made, the length of your notches. Then you fold it inward. If you don't make a notch, you won't get the circle, the round circle place. You won't get it smooth. That's why we are making the notches, so that we get the curve smooth, nice and beautiful. If you don't make that notches, you won't get it beautiful and curved. It is what it is. Flip it over, then we give it another press. Make sure the curve, the angles are perfect, as you can see. So this is the pocket, the black one and the white one. Always you have to let there's no measurement for this. You just have to cut it bigger than the pocket itself. Cut it bigger than the size of the pocket. That's it. No, just cut it bigger than the pocket itself. Then we're going to fold. You fold, then you fold again. Then you top stitch. We're going to top stitch at that part. But the difference here is the white color, the one we just cut. This one's supposed to be bigger than the black one. Supposed to be bigger than the black, or the length supposed to be longer than the black one. The sizes can be equal, but the lengths supposed to be different. We top stitch this one. We put on it like this. Let me try it and see. Before that, let me go straight and just stick it together like that. It makes the work easier. You can pin it. If you have a pin, you just pin it and just move along with it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share, comment and click on notification bell. I post videos every Sundays and sometimes on Monday. If I could be able to post this on Sunday, it is what it is. So please do subscribe, like and share and comment. Ask questions, tell me what you think. So you just have to put it on this like this way. You make sure everything is fits perfectly. Pin it. Pinning make work easier. You pin. Get your time and pin around it. If you can pin around it all, it's good to pin around it all. I think the man is always going to use one pin. It is what it is. So we're going to sew around it at the tip of it. We're going to sew around, go round and around. You double stitch. You take your time when you're working with a curve. You take your time. Don't go speed. You take your time, otherwise you won't get it perfectly curved. So as you are doing, you're just checking everything lies flat. Beautiful. When you get to this point, double stitch. You can see a double stitch at that part. Then you just continue. You double stitch at this place too. Voila, the pocket has been formed. Just look how beautiful the pocket has been formed. So we turn it over, we just chop them off, cut them off unwanted. If something's bothering you, just have to remove it over there. Simple as that. So make it cute. If you have a serger, you just have to go ahead and serger them off. It is what it is. So we're gonna put it inside, fix it, and let's see the outcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share, comment. It is what it is. More IFC. It is what it is. So you can use one bottom, but I prefer using two bottom. You can even use 3 bottoms. It's up to you. So this is how the outcome. Can see, you just make your bottoms holes, and you make 1 bottom hole or 2 bottoms hole or 3 bottoms hole. It's up to you. Then just fit your bottoms. Voila, we're done. See, it's amazing. Simple as that. I give it all to you. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have not subscribed yet, like and share and comment. If you have a question, just ask and I'll give you an answer. Just look how beautiful the outcome is. Nothing is hidden, nothing is. I give it all. It is what it is. Thank you for watching. I will appreciate your time, for subscribing. Yeah, peace, shalom, peace.